Hello and welcome to this channel about cryptocurrency education. Today I'd like to talk about what I believe will happen to the Cardano price after the Alonzo mainnet rollout. The hard fork is currently, and that was a very rough estimate, I believe, by Charles Hoskinson. It will happen somewhere between the 31st of August and the 7th of September. That can change a little bit depending on if there are any bugs, any errors that need to be sorted out, and we will know more about it on the 15th of August in the mid-month update. But what will happen as soon as the hard fork is successfully deployed and complete? Now, all of this, bear in mind please, is not financial advice. It's purely my own opinion, and you should always do your own research before investing. But these are my thoughts. I just want to take you through my thought process to something which I believe will be realistic as soon as the hard fork is successfully being rolled out and carried out. So currently, looking at the Cardano price, I mean, we can see that since February, we've pretty much been on one level, taking out this spike here out of the equation. We've pretty much been running in one corridor here. The lines that you can see here, the red one is the 200-day moving average, showing the long-term trend, which is going up, and the blue line showing the shorter-term trend, the 50-day moving average, which has been going down recently, but very recently the Cardano price has managed to break out above it, signifying an upward trend, which is really nice. So that is something significant. If we take a look at Ethereum now, which I believe is quite important, because essentially these projects, they are sort of similar, even though there are differences, and you know that, I know that, but the charts actually don't look too different. And also with regards to Ethereum's most recent hard fork, the London hard fork, which took place yesterday, I think it is quite important to take a look at the price, what the Ethereum price did, and possibly thinking about, could something similar happen to Cardano as well? Now, for me personally, I generally think that a lot of people are going to buy in the next few weeks before the hard fork, because this is now where it's getting more and more mainstream into the media. That, well, not really into the mainstream media, but you will find it on more and more news pages that this is going to happen, that the hard fork is going to happen, that Cardano will become a smart contract platform, and so on and so on. So more people will buy in anticipation that this will be successful, more of a speculation thing. So that is why I believe the price may actually go up before the hard fork already. And we could see that with Ethereum already, I think. In the weeks before the London hard fork, the price went up. I think before that, to be honest, it didn't really have a major impact, and that might have been because of the, generally the market conditions, with Bitcoin actually going down. So this is the Bitcoin chart, and obviously from its all-time high, we've seen, weeks and weeks and weeks of sideways movement, actually a slight downturn. I believe just purely because of that, we didn't see more people buying Ethereum, or more people buying, basically Ethereum, and in anticipation of a successful London hard fork. However, what we could say is, and I think this is probably related to it, from the 21st of July onwards, we've seen an upward trend. It broke the 200-day moving average. It broke the 50-day moving average. I have to delete that yellow line here. And that was here yesterday. 2 green candles here, one from the 4th of July, one from the 5th. And they are quite significant. They are quite big. The volume hasn't really picked up too much, but we see a lot of green candles down here with regards to the volume, and all trends are looking good. So there has been quite a little bit of a, well, not a massive price increase, but a considerable price increase after the successful hard fork, or actually a day before. And I believe that was directly in anticipation of a successful London hard fork, which then took place. We saw another green candle, and I believe that small red candle that we can see here now, that was because of some people taking profits. So I believe something similar could happen to Cardano. So I believe people will buy before it. Maybe they will start to buy maybe 2 or 3 weeks before that. Now, when is that? That would actually start now, because we are on the 6th of August now. If we assume that that hard fork will be somewhere in the period between the end of August and the 7th of September, as Charles Hoskinson has indicated, people will start to buy now. I think people who own ADA now are not going to sell it. And I believe that we can see these, this price level here has been reached because people have bought ADA. People have already, people believe in ADA, have believed in ADA for a while now. They've been staking ADA, as I have. And that is why we haven't gone below $1 in the most recent downturn. And I believe now more and more people will buy, possibly because of speculation, but possibly because they haven't really heard about ADA before, or Cardano, and they haven't really heard about what's going to happen. More and more people talk about the smart contract launch now on YouTube, and you can find it on more and more news pages. So I believe in anticipation of that, people are going to buy, and then we could see something similar as we could see in the Ethereum price. Now that happened, as I said, 2 to 3 weeks before the rollout. This uptrend here with Cardano or with ADA, the price has actually started. If we assume that the smart contract rollout will be in the first week of September, this uptrend here already started on the 21st of July, pretty much triggered on the same day as it started with Ethereum. Not such a steep increase, but a slower one. But that might now be able to pick up some momentum, because now we are pretty much 3 to 4 weeks before the anticipated rollout date. So it will be quite interesting. I think we will possibly go up and follow the Ethereum price increase. That would be quite interesting, because if we zoom out a little bit, this is Ethereum. The Ethereum price chart actually looks quite similar to the Cardano price chart. You can see that we've pretty much been on one level since March. Let's have a look. I think pretty much on one level. The March peak was a bit lower compared to the prices now, but then we've seen that massive peak here in May, very similar to Cardano, on pretty much the same day, I think. And I sometimes see it in the comments that people complain that Cardano has only moved sideways. Maybe they've invested here in March, they haven't made any money, but it's pretty much the same story with Ethereum. Yeah, it's pretty much the same story. Maybe they made a little bit more, but pretty much it stayed on one level. Now it's gone up, but bear in mind the hard fork was earlier than Cardano's, and the Cardano hard fork, I believe, will be a more significant one, because this will make the whole ecosystem live, and make it available for users. Whereas Ethereum, it's mainly about, making it a deflationary coin, making it more valuable over the long run, and a few other improvements as well. But I believe compared to Cardano, this is not groundbreaking. With Cardano, this will really change the whole thing. This will make it available for users. This will really attract new people who will then buy ADA, also to pay for some things, but generally because they invest in the project. And I believe what I think will happen, we will break through this level and then hopefully see new all-time highs. And I hope that will sort of correlate with the Bitcoin price increase. I hope that this will go up further now. I hope with Bitcoin we will break through this 200-day moving average, which will then show a positive long-term trend. And I mean, to be honest, this really all depends on Bitcoin to a certain degree. I know Cardano has sort of decoupled itself from the Bitcoin price a little bit. Ethereum has as well, but they are still sort of related to the Bitcoin price. And if Bitcoin goes to 100,000 or even higher, as the stock to flow model suggests, then Cardano, I'm sure we will see the $4.50 to $5, maybe shortly after the smart contract rollout. And I think what will happen, and that's only my own opinion, I think directly, before the mainnet rollout, we'll see a price increase. I think after it, maybe another short price increase because, it has been successful. Then we might see a small drop because people are taking profits. You know, there will be the people who just want to take profits, who are just in there to speculate, and the people who have gone in there just because of the smart contracts, the project and everything, who want to stake their ADA, they will keep the price at a higher level. And then hopefully, if we are seeing the Bitcoin bull market, then we will go to new all-time highs. That's what I think will happen. You can never really say when exactly, but that's how I think it will turn out. And I think it will relate to what Ethereum is doing. Hopefully Ethereum will, I mean, it will be interesting what happens with Ethereum now, because we are at this resistance level here now, 2,800-ish. Will be interesting if we drop down or if we go up again. But I think we see a clear upward trend here, and I think Cardano will get back to its increase in price as well. Alright, so hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!